welcome the Deputy Governor of Lagos State, Dr. Buffett, who obviously is not a stranger in any way, having himself sat on the chair driving technology in Lagos at the time as commissioner. And I think at that time I was GM of the computer, so I had to work with him closely. Now that he's seated, I would like us to please give him a round of applause, please. At this point, I'd like to welcome the convener and executive chairman, DigiServe Network Services, past president of ASCON, past president of the entire ecosystem in ICT. He has transferred the entire ecosystem. He told us at the time he was retired, but now we know he's not retired. Even if he retired, he's not retired. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Engr Lanre Ajayi.
Your Excellency, Deputy Governor of Lagos State, Dr. Obafemi Sat, the Chairman of FRS, Mr. Mohammed Nami, ably represented, the Commissioner of Science and Tech, Lagos State, Mr. Hakim Pham, very eminent people at the top table, captain of the industry, gentlemen of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to welcome you to the Nigerian Egovernment Summit 2020. And I'd like to start by giving a little bit of history. The history of my knowledge of Dr. Anzat. Doctor, when you were the Commissioner of Science and Tech several years back, I was the president of the Nigerian Internet Group. We had an event like this at Golden Gates. We were so glad you accepted our invitation. And you were sitting right beside me on that day. And we were having a chat. And I told you that my company has a project for Lagos State. You were so excited about it, and you invited me to your office. I'm not sure if you can remember, it's been a very long time. So when I came to your office, you brought together all your teams, the panels, the directors to come and listen to me. And I stood up and started my presentation. And I started with a statement that we have this very brilliant idea. And from there, just simply cut it. He allowed me to continue. He said, is it an idea you told me? Or a project? I said, it's an idea. And he simply told me, in Lagos State, we don't buy ideas. We pay for working projects. And the meeting ended. That was a huge lesson for me. And I never forgot that. And since that day, I have never marketed idea to anybody. Never. I will make sure that the project is tested and over-tested before I write a proposal. And And that helps me a lot. Thank you very much for that question. Now, we are here today to discuss e-government. Truly, I cannot understand how any government will function without technology in this modern day. E-government is about driving governance with technology. So I cannot just imagine a government without a push of technology. Nigeria has a myriad of problems. I mean, you can't hide that. There's no hiding that fact. Challenge of Boko Haram is there. Bandits is there. Corruption is huge. But I can assure you that technology can solve some of the problems, if not most of the problems. Certainly not all the problems. So, if it is so true that technology can solve some of those problems, why are we not applying them? Let's take the case of corruption. When transactions between government and citizens or government and businesses are done online, that limits face-to-face communication between the service provider and the service consumer. When there's elimination of contacts between government and citizen, physical contact, you can be sure that corruption will be highly limited. When transactions are recorded, there's audit trail for every transaction. And people know that you can easily make future reference to all those transactions. There will be limited corruption. So why are we not applying technologies to drive government service delivery to a citizen? Why? So those are some of the questions we hope to address in this summit. Why and how? So we've assembled great experts, both locally and internationally, to share their experience on how and that's why, so that we get better informed and can go home and start doing something. That is the objective of the e-government summit. To agitate us, to motivate us to start doing something, to start applying technology to government service delivery. We thank our partners, ARCON, NCC, Federal FRS. Thank you for supporting this initiative. We thank our sponsors for the great support. Thank you very much. So at this point in time, I will ask that you please sit back and enjoy the sessions. Thank you very much.